And into game we go. Chicken Fighters here in game 2 against NIP, currently 1-0 down. Phoenix, Mars, Oracle heading up towards top. DK going to be your mid laner against that Storm. And Troll down here alone for now. Won't be contesting the bounty runes or anything like that, as PPD, Blizzy and Milan potentially all ready to set up for a kill if anybody shows themselves. Lots of pings. Let's go high ground. Let's take outpost. We are incredibly strong here.
30 seconds to battle.
Shadow Demon still holding the point. Doesn't
Chicken Fighters, yeah, they understand. If they get close, disruption into arrow is a guaranteed kill for them. So they're just staying on the top lane.
Oh, look at that. The line drawn. Get up towards top. Maybe go and contest the bounty runes. No one's moving for it, though. Still sticking around bottom. Maybe just a thought. As PPD could also maybe go snipe out a courier mid.
This observer ward placed by PPD implies that X will be creep skipping while Mirana is jungling. This is the power of position for Mirana, where you have like either self-sustainable offlaner or someone who cuts the waves, and then you just jungle and get the most out of these two heroes. Otherwise, Mirana would not get any XP.
Salve on the courier, immediately sniped by PPD. Beautifully done. Opens it up for himself. There's even a courier heading down bottom lane, but Blizzy, like you said, that ward, definitely an indicator there that he's going to be cutting that second wave, while Mirana does take out the incoming one. And of course, GG bet odds are up. NIP 1.17 to Chicken Fighters 4.64 there. As Seneko coming down to try and handle the Blizzy axe. Gets a little bit of damage in there. But what? Is Blizzy going to drag this into a creep wave? Into a creep camp, I guess. Come and get some additional farm for himself.
It just spawned. Soneko using a lot of mana to try to harass Blizzy, who has 4 tangos and 2 healing salves.
Getting a nice little spin in there as well, but Charlie joining in with the whirling axes. Getting some good damage onto Blizzy with another Fortune's End flying out. They might be able to bring him down, actually. Ranged axes into the melee, and the clicks come. Blizzy down,
oh,
first
arrow
blood spill.
misses. Milan. He arrowed Oracle. I mean, you can say that Soneko blocked the arrow, or that Milan missed, and he just got level 2.
So a good start
This is
there.
a big kill.
Yeah, because Blizzy now misses out on that second cut on the wave. Oh, maybe. Oh, Milan, that is so nicely done. I thought he'd missed that for sure, but this is going to allow them to drag it back, go and stack it up if they want to. It's going to stop both of the Radiant Couriers from coming into the lane at the same time. That one hit from Milan makes all the difference there to aggro the creeps back into the arms of Blizzy.
We're just focusing on the bottom lane. How's mid lane? Tanner, pretty even in terms of CS for him, and Dragon Knight. Mars getting farm 9-1. What is the Hawk building? Nothing so far. Going for straight into power treads.
Seneko getting caught up bottom lane though. Does get the dispel off. Arrow landing. And jump forward from Milan. Trying to body block into the call. Blizzy within that creep wave, getting the spins they needed. As, yeah, both of these little couriers are still trapped by the tier 2. They're dropping items. Okay, so Seneco's what, going to come and TP here and grab them, then walk into lane? Looks like it's going to be that
It's the only way.
Take it all up. Bring that Wraith
What if they kill Soneko right now?
Well, he's dead for 20 seconds or whatever, 15 seconds. And he'll come back to life and then walk back to lane. Fortune's End. Not using the Purifying Flames, though. Could have had a massive chunk of damage onto Milan. Bottom lane, definitely a lot of fun. As they chase onto Blizzy, stop the pull. It's top lane, Dahak TPing back. Can, of course, teleport back into lane. He's holding that point, but he's definitely going to level it up. Bring PPD another salve. Tanner taking a lot of damage now from the DK.
Might be in trouble.
Oh
Stay
yeah,
away
the
from the
dive.
trees. These are
Sacred
not your
light.
trees when you're playing against Mars.
He did have that spear, but like you say, well done by Dahak just to
Radiant's
toe
bottom
that
tower
line.
is under attack.
Bottom lane again. The axe is in onto Blizzy, causing all kinds of problems as the arrow not really connecting from Milan. He's trying to kind of give himself up here to get Blizzy out. 5, 6 stick charges. Blizzy held in place again by the Fortune's End, and Charlie helped out by Seneko to snipe out the axe. As Dire Courier might be in a spot of bother. Milan has 3 leaps, 10 stick charges. Courier, no! Don't die, Courier! Leap away. No flames from Seneko, but they're going to drop the little bunny.
Dire's courier has been killed.
You don't do that. You don't kill bunnies 5 days before Easter.
God damn it, I'm trying to take a sip of my coffee here, Lacoste. Make me snort into my drink.
So far, very nice game from Charlie. 25-7. Getting a lot of levels, rotating, getting 2 kills. Soneiko might be in trouble. Arrow does not want to use it. Also top lane, and all lanes are going well
Dire's
for chicken fighters. Dragon Knight, first dragon form pop, still saving a point for Dragon Tail.
And Tanner, having only just returned to lane, loses 80% of his HP. Supreme with a nice salve, Dragon Tail into the clicks. He doesn't have Breathe Fire. Tanner still toying with death here, though, as the dive
A lot of fire.
into the flames from Era and Supreme bring down the Storm Spirit, and PPD unable to save the day.
Yeah.
Coming just a
Mirana
little too
needs to
late.
be mid to stop this push. Like, she should have been here earlier, just arrowing the catapult creep.
So that tier 1 taking about 600 damage. Blizzy back into the creep cutting. Oh, he might find himself a courier here. Come on, get that spin. Get it. Courier, come back here, you bastard. Seneko immediately TP's back down, and Charlie's also arrived at... No, he's come to the tier 3. Blizzy is not having a game whatsoever. They are doing everything within their power to stop this axe from getting the free farm while he cuts those waves. Arrow does slide in onto Charlie, but it's another nice little dispatching of the Blizzy axe. As both of these heroes have used TP scroll, so they can't come to the tier 1 to take that wave. But it feels pretty worth it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nature's Prophet is struggling. Like, he's 25-12. But with this kind of a build, boots of speed, boots of speed, I wanted to say boots of speed and white of stone at the same time. And you're not dealing that much damage. But he did a good job just cutting the trees here, so he can't get spear to it.
Oh, that's true.
Radiant are scanning.
Gives him a little bit of leeway there. Seneko. Oh, nice little dodge on the arrow. Felt it coming. Raindrops on Milan. Giving him that safety against those purifying flames. There's so much fire here from chicken fighters. Phoenix, of course, all fire. They've got breathe fire. They've got purifying flames. Where's Mars's fire?
This is not Pokemon, Gary. We try to do it with the Brewmaster and how it works.
Elemental
Ignite enemy.
damage!
Yeah.
Woo.
Thank God it's gone.
I was so excited, and then I was really just not. Disruption arrow? Not landing.
Arrow?
Interesting. Sliding straight
matter.
under the belly of the Phoenix, but he will still die. And the chase onto Supreme. Not really going to accomplish too much there. NIP come in for 1 kill and then have to bail away. Dragon Knight.
I guess
far too
Phoenix was
tanky.
like, yeah, I'm dead. He had the dive ready.
I mean, you kind of just accept your fate if you're disrupted and the arrow's coming. Just a weird little angle there as Milan, Dahak still making a move onto Seneko. Nice little arrow connection and finally bringing him down. So the 2 supports do drop in that mid lane as NIP get a couple of kills under their belt. It just doesn't feel like they're getting any pressure from these side lanes now. Sableye and Charlie both free farming away. Level 7 Troll, 6 on the Mars. And net worth-wise, top 3 are all green. Chicken Fighter's doing exceptionally well, while Blizzy continues to struggle on this axe.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane is getting pressured by Mars. There's no response to this. Storm Spirit has Bottle. Also, they have a mango tree, which is pretty cool. When you have Storm Spirit in your team, so he can always be popping those mangoes.
Where's the mango tree, Lacoste?
I did not see it planted yet.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom
3 heroes bottom from NIP. I don't know if they were trying to make a play on Troll. SD, Mirana, Axe are all here, and it's a significant amount of lockdown that you can chain up.
is under attack.
NIP with the save the planet neutral items, Iron Mango, Nature's Prophet.
Blizzy gets the call off as Troll, Charlie, trying to make a run for it. Soneko sniped out, and they're going to go for a dive here for sure. Prophet TPing in, break the trees, and chase the Troll down. He's going to try the TP out, and it looks like the dunk will just about be there. The spear into the Arena of Blood. Those Guardians in the Colosseum destroying Blizzy, but Saberlight now stuck in this awkward position under his tier 1 and continues in a 4 versus 1 as the ball lightning from Tanner will catch out the Mars. Just about enough damage to bring him down. Where's the help from the rest of his team? Just a couple more clicks, guys. Come on. Get in there. And Tanner's going to drop here. Fortune said no. The jump away. Supreme, no breathe fire or Dragon Tail. He's got 5-1 charges, but the disruption from PBD saves it up and Storm is out. Shadow Demon might fall, but Milan and Dahak can get a few more clicks onto this tower. Milan shoveling right in front of the eyes of Supreme's Dragon Knight.
And he gets the perfect item. Healing Sal, now he's gonna be back up to full HP. Supreme out of mana. Bottom tower is being pressured. Catapult arriving. We're still gonna keep that alive. Milan was hesitating a lot with this arrow, whether to use it or not on Troll. He still ended up dying.
Radiant are scanning.
And now the net worth spread much better for NIP as
Dire's top tower
the lead
is under attack.
ping-ponging back between the two teams. Nothing really in it, but Charlie's going to be able to force out that tier 1 top lane with no answer from NIP. They will swing down
Radiant's middle tower is
towards the
under
bottom one.
attack. Dire's top
132
tower
health, Supreme. Okay, trying to deny it. Oh, it's close, and he gives up. Arrow from Milan, connecting with PPD's Soul Catcher, but Supreme Shadow Amulet hides away under his tower, and the Arena of Blood leapt over the top. Milan is out and back into the trees. They focus down Blizzy's axe, but he's invis in the Moonlight Shadow, and that tower fell. No more reveal here, and the chase moves forward. Dahak TP's in very aggressively. Walks into the middle of 4 of them, and a Vortex Arrow, Phoenix down, the double damage rune, Tanner Storm. Every time I look at Tanner, he's come out of high school with a double damage rune. Speared up to the
Disruption if
trees,
needed.
and they've got the call to stop the Shadow Amulet, so Supreme forced to reveal himself. The dunk down, 3 heroes gone. Troll is farming other side of the map. Every time I look at this Charlie hero, he is nowhere to be found.
They could definitely use Charlie. And this is the build that says, I don't want to fight with my own team. I'm going Battle Fury. I just want to hit some.
is under attack.
If you decided to go for like a Diffusal Blade, then you want to participate in a fight. And you have Oracle to take care of you. You have Phoenix with the Sun Ray in the mid game. That's why I'm not a big fan of in certain situations. Here, I think play is to get Diffusal Blade and BKB so you can fight with team.
Maybe it's the Charlie curse. Farming too much.
Middle tower is under attack.
Learning to play from Arteezy. Hit creeps, win game. I think this patch is very heavily focused around these 5v5 fights. Not necessarily, you know, tower pushing or anything like that. It's about map control. Taking the 5v5s from an early point. As Soneko, we do watch the final clicks from Dahak take him down. The Blade Mail Nature's Prophet. Come into town. Smoke from Saberlight era.
Radiant's bottom
Finding
is under
the
attack.
Dahak Furion. Trap him inside that Arena of Blood. Popping both ultis for the Nature's Prophet here, in fact. Getting the kill regardless. Pretty hefty commitment, though. Even the
It's a position 1 Nature's Prophet. They just got 500 gold out of it. They should definitely use those to grab a kill whenever they can.
Radiant's middle tower is under
How's
attack.
Blizzy doing? Blizzy kind of recovered after that bad start. Now has a Vanguard, 700 gold away from a Blink Dagger. That's gonna be their like second initiation tool. So him and Storm Spirit could play together.
arrow scouts.
Once again, Oracle, man, Sonoiko, level 5, 14 minutes in.
jeez. He's really playing that position 7 on this team.
Radiant's middle
Who's eating the tome? I guess Phoenix did to try and get Supernova. You'd love to have that false promise up. The save so vital. As Seneko will be given the mid lane for now to get that experience, so he'll crack 6 or maybe not.
Oh,
Tanner.
another jump.
Oh, Oracle.
No whining now.
67 experience away from level 6. Tanner still going to get speared up under the trees behind that tier 1 tower, and the save from PPD is just not available. Tanner down, tipped by Saberlight, and here they come, running forward towards that Moonlight Shadow. Blizzy sprints off to the right-hand side. Dahak sprouting, delay the advance of this Radiant side.
Saberlight still chasing. Arena connects.
They've got the PPD Shadow Demon in the back. The Dragonite's found him, and that's the Arena of Blood you're talking about. Dahak stunned up. Sunray, they're connecting, and a Fortune's End. Into the stuns they go. Very well done by Chicken Fighters, but that all starts off with a questionable move by NIP.
They got the kill on Oracle. Did he buy back? I don't think he did. Now he's level 5. There's no point in buying back on the hero. But this spear, I'm not sure if they had the vision or was it Mind Spear from Saberlight. If it was, that's pretty sick.
I think they saw him. They were pinging it out. He was under Moonlight Shadow and he thought he was safe. Tanner, though, is going to make up for it. Charlie completely out of mana. Battle Trance already being used, and there's the return tip. Tanner boosting his own morale after making maybe a little bit of a slip up in that mid lane. And here comes the push from NIP. Tier 1 tower with a catapult wave. Mars has Arena in 30. And they've got Supernova to play off the back of here as Supreme started off with a nice Dragon Tail into Spear, and PPD slain in that river. Dahak stands his ground with the Blade Mail going, but he's really not got the backup of the rest of his squad. Blizzy leaving him to die. And NIP getting picked apart one by one. Storm Spirit was miles away there. But they do get the tower. Not denied. Catapult did the job for them. What a weird game this is.
Pretty even game, yeah. A bit back and forth in terms of net worth. Only 1k gold lead for Chicken Fighters. The problem is Troll is on top of CS chart. What's the net worth wise? Like he's still top 3, about to finish his Battle Fury. I would prefer to have that Diffusal Blade and BKB, then you just fight. You have Oracle sitting behind you, you feel invincible. They have like no abilities that go through BKB besides Axis Call. I mean, Shadow Demon Demonic Purge is there as well. Not sure if that's gonna help a lot. It's undispellable. Oh man, Charlie.
Yeah, they made the jump, but it was. They're gonna lose Storm as well. That blink reveal out of Blizzy. They wanted to kill off Charlie. He just turns. Raindrops, Battle Trance, back up to pretty much full HP, and now into the Roshan pit. Axe and Storm both down, so the jump potential from NIP completely removed. Arrow onto the Charlie Troll. But this looks like a secured Roshan with no real answer from NIP. But they're TPing in. Nature's Prophet considering making a jump. The disruption.
Arena.
Blink forward, Saberlight. Considering that Arena and the buyback from Storm, they really want to contest this.
Radiant's bottom
What? It was like 20 seconds away from respawning, right? And Storm buys
The problem
back.
is, Chicken Fighters, they need to be at the bottom and mid lane, clear the creep. The question is, can NIP take this Roshan before Radiant Scan connects? They know Storm Spirit wants to get that age buyback.
Oh, the dust. Dahak out of the arena. Roshan inside of it, but the Nature's Prophet is trapped in the pit with nowhere to go. He is annihilated. NIP. These feel like desperate plays. And they've caught Milan as well.
And Saberlight is having amazing game. Like his spears, even though Arena did not connect, they're still getting the correct kills. Now they're in Roche Pit, no Mirana, no Nature's Prophet. The question is, does Storm Spirit go for that big play?
He does.
Zip in.
Charlie
He
has it
does
though, and they've
not
stunned
get
him
it.
up. They've blown Tanner out of the water, and that's a dieback. Dead for 70 seconds, 18 minutes in. That's a very good line. Saberlight's
line.
giving chase on the PPD, and they've got the Invis Dragon Knight to secure yet another kill. Seneko snipes it with the Purifying Flames, and 17 to 13, it is Chicken Fighters with a 5,000 net worth lead. Dahak Prophet hasn't had much of an impact in this game. Dusted up.
Put the
Saberlight.
Quelling Blade. Put the Quelling Blade in your inventory.
Well, he breaks all the
You
trees.
might need it.
Dahak thinking about going for the TP, standing his ground and right-clicking Saberlight.
Arrow. That's gonna connect.
Do they have the damage though? Well, they've got Leap Starstorm. They're going to bail away. As long as Dahak survives, they'll use the Ewels to stop the advance from Saberlight. TP it. Ah, he's gone. Arena of Blood to try and break the trees, but no one is found.
How are we doing neutral item-wise? Dragonite, Essence Ring. It's a great item, but it costs 200 mana. Like, Dragonite is limited, even though he has Mana Regen, Talent, Troll, Ring of Aquila, one of the better ones you can get. Mars does not have anything at the moment. Keen Optic on Oracle. Well, it's something. The extra cast range.
Yeah, it's one of the
I
best.
don't know, this item looks like shit. I don't know what it is. It's just that it doesn't feel strong at all just by looking at the icon.
It's like a little, you know the little, you know jewelers when they look at diamonds or when they look at,
Yes.
it looks like one of those tiny little telescope magnifying glasses, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's probably got some fancy name, but I don't know.
Radiant's top tower.
And I like Keen Optic on
I
Oracle.
can make something up if you're looking
Yeah,
for a...
go for it. What is it called?
No, I don't know.
Small eye make big item. Make C good. I don't. I love
Make
getting Keen
C
Optic
good.
and then I get Telescope later on. It just feels nice. Swapping one for one. What about Dire Side? Anything fancy? Grove Bow Storm, Dragon Scale Axe, Imp Claw still in the stash.
Storm Spirit, Iron Talon. You know you're not getting good items.
Charlie very quickly from that Battle Fury into S&Y. 10,000 net worth. Like he's even net worth with the Prophet. 346 Dahak. Just hasn't felt like a hero that can get much done this game as PPD disrupts up the Mars. Walks back up the ramp onto high ground. And NIP doesn't feel like they want to fight outside of their base at all. They'll come back and defend their high ground if needs be. But for now it is split push time, get into those bigger items. The Bloodstone and Storm, definitely one of the key
Again,
ones.
nice spear.
They've caught PPD all the way back behind his tier 3, forcing the buyback. As Prophet cuts the wave down south. One range creep remaining here for Chicken Fighters though, and that's going to allow them to take down a full lane of barracks, it looks like.
They can't contest this. They know Storm Spirit, if he dies, no buyback on him. PPD was forced to use a buyback. Blizzy looking for an opportunity to blink in.
Radiant's top tower.
They need to
Arrow.
find Oracle.
Oh, Seneko just sidesteps that arrow. It was running out of range anyway.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Pretty close
Well,
there.
One issue that Chicken Fighters could run into is lack of dust. They have Nature's Prophet with Shadowblade, Mirana ulti. Only one dust on Phoenix, that's not enough.
Well, the map looking pretty good for NIP, even though they lose that lane of barracks. They get all their waves out across the river again. Dahak in the trees, aiming for that silver edge after BKB completed. He's just going to stick around there and cut the next wave or something like that.
Pull roots and run.
Gives away his position. And dive in from Era. Saberlight has the blink. Was Spear on cooldown?
It was ready.
Okay. Well, he lets Dahak TP bottom lane. And gets into this little bit of a back and forth. As Chicken Fighters keep having to address that split push issue as Aegis expires. Just under 3 minutes for the big man to potentially spawn as that fastest rate.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And a smoke from NIP. Milan's Mirana, the only one out on the map showing. Saberlight jump in. Spear doesn't connect, and Blizzy out of the arena. Does get a decent call out. The bulwark and the arrow. Oh, beautiful connection onto
Arrow
the
on
Phoenix. Now Blizzy back in again, but the false promise. Buying time for Era here to supernova and zone this fight out as Storm is zapped down by the purifying flames, and Dahak stands his ground to click it down. Era finally drops. Dahak going for a TP, but he's stunned up by Supreme. That Dragon Tail will connect. 2 core heroes gone as NIP drop. One by one. Saberlight giving chase to Milan. Mirana wants out of there, but Spear
Is under attack.
into TP. And Mirana's out of there.
Dire's middle tower.
So they killed the Phoenix. Even though Oracle used the ulti on him, Troll was really uncontested in this fight. Didn't even pop the ulti, the status resist build working out for him. He's way too tanky to kill right now, and this is gonna be another set of racks. Dragon Knight still has a couple of seconds left on that ulti. Also, he has a full AC. One of the reasons why these barracks are going down so quickly.
Yeah, what barracks? They're gone. Annihilating the buildings in that dire base. Smoke, arrow. Oh, close again. Ball lightning very deep here. Storm was already TPing though, as Tanner is back in Fountain once more.
Dire's top tower.
And bounty rune time. NIP gonna go south. Chicken fighters head out west. Ten-second BKB on Mars. Silver Edge fully done over on Supreme now. So on top of that Assault Cuirass you were talking about, he now has that Silver Edge to potentially stop the Axe passive.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Spider legs. Pretty cool item. Give that Van Brace to someone else. No, don't send it back to Stash. Could have given it to
Dire's top
Seneko.
tower has fallen.
Or Phoenix, even. Here comes the high ground shove. Level 3 dragon form.
Is under attack.
Very sneaky smoke. Blizzy looking for the blink jump. Seneko, he's been found by the storm. Zip zapping away from the spear. And Blizzy with the blink call. Dunk on 1. The blade mail turning the damage back. But the BKB from Saberlight keeps him alive. And the supernova, beautifully placed all the way in the northeastern side, will make sure this fight goes the way of chicken fighters. Storm is still hunting. Seneko brought back in TPT outpost. And Tanner, he's given it all he's got. But with the backup of Saberlight and Era, he does have to retreat, and his TP's cancelled out by the Fortune's End. He can't get back into base fast enough, and it looks like Megas are coming. Dahak, oh, he's been stunned up. He's forced to BKB. Dahak is happening, Dahak. Back into Fountain you go, and good game is called. NIP tap out as Chicken Fighters take game 2 here in this best of 3.
Yeah, much better draft from Chicken Fighters, as we discussed at the start. And man,